Hi, so today we're going to cycle through some drop sets and then we are going to do a section of conditioning. So the first 12 minutes you are going to work through 5 different movements and you're going to drop set from 12 reps to 10 reps to 8 reps to 6 reps. And then the second round is going to be 10 minutes and you're going to increase starting with the number 1 in repetitions. So what you need is a heavy set of dumbbells and a moderate set of dumbbells. And the way that it's going to work is you have 5 movements. You're going to do 1 movement at a time, but cycling through the drop sets, starting with 12 repetitions, then 10 repetitions, and those 2 are going to be at your moderate weight. Then when you get to 8 repetitions and 6 repetitions, you're going to shift over to your heavier weights. So I'm starting with my moderate weight and I have alternating curls and I'm doing 12 on each side. Okay, so all the way up, all the way down, completely extending and curling up, counting to 12. I'm gonna put the weights down, shake out my arms, give myself a couple seconds, and then I'm gonna move back to my weights, and now I have 10. So I'm going to do 10 on each side, okay? Then, for the next 2, my 8 and my 6, this is where I want my heavier set. So I switch out, and I grab my heavier ones, and now I'm doing 8 at a heavier weight, so it's slowing me down a little bit. Again, we're not racing through these, and then I put them down, give my arms a little bit of a break, and then I pick them back up, and then I have 6. And you're going to do that for each movement. So I'm going to demonstrate the movement, but that's the way you're working through each. 12 reps, break, 10 reps, break, switch to your heavier weights, 8 reps, break, 6 reps, break. So obviously, the alternating curls are your first one. The second one you're going to have is bench press. So you're on the floor, imprinting that spine, always pressing that belly button down into the floor. Hands are straight up, and you're going to come back, and you're going to drive them straight up. And you do not want those weights to smash into each other at the top, okay? So you're coming down, and you're coming up. Again, remember, you are cycling through. Then the next movement you have are front raises. You can do either. You can do alternating, or you can do them together. I would like you to start with them together, lifting them up and coming down, doing your repetitions. And then when it starts to get really hard, you start fatiguing and losing that form integrity, then you can alternate the repetitions. So try to do them with them together first. Again, 12, 10, 8, 6. Then we move to the floor. Again, for skull crushers, so same position that you were in for the bench press, making sure that your back is not arched up, that you press down into the floor, hands are up, and you are dropping to your forehead and up, right? We are like crushing that skull, we're bending at our elbows, we're not reaching our arms back. We're coming right down here, and then at our elbows, we're driving up, making those triceps do the work. And then, remember, you're switching out, so keep those weights down by your feet when you're down on the ground. And then your final movement for these drop sets are flies. When you come up, bring those arms out, and you're lifting. Make sure that you have a nice, tight, good position. Your spine is nice and long, your head is forward, knees are slightly bent, and you're coming out to that fly. You don't want to fly back and hyperextend, okay? Like a little bird flying through the wind. All right. Then your second part that we're doing, you're gonna need a kettlebell. Now, it's a kettlebell, body weight, kettlebell, body weight in regards of movement. So there's 4 movements. You start with 1 of everything, and then once you finish everything at 1, then it's 2 of everything. And once you finish everything with 2, then it's 3. And you're gonna clock yourself for 10 minutes, and you're gonna see how far you can climb. So the first one that you have is the kettlebell swing. Forgot. So here you are, you're gonna do 1 kettlebell swing, okay? Safely stop at that 1 repetition. Drop down to the floor for your 1 hand release push-up. Coming up. Then you have kettlebell high pull. So you come down, grab it, pull it up, down. That's your 1. And then you have 1 burpee. Down and come up, okay? Then Now you're back at the top again. So it's 2 kettlebell swings, 2 hand release push-ups. Make sense? All right, do that for 10 minutes and then finish off with a little bit of arms or a little bit of core from one of our other videos. And that is your workout for today. Strength, go heavy.